I don't always buy my toys online, but when I do, I buy from BigBadToyStore.com.
Hey nerdettes and neckbeards, what's up? This is Spider and welcome to my toy review here on Crumbs Studios at youtube.com/piecrumbs. Today we're looking at Masterpiece Soundwave. This is the Toys R Us exclusive version of the San Diego Comic-Con set of the Hasbro release, which came with all 5 cassettes and a buttload of accessories. And you can also get the Red Eye version, which is Takara, but he only comes with Laserbeak. So it really comes down to this one was cheaper and had more stuff, but the eyes were a different color. The yellow eyes are to match the old toy. The red eyes matches the cartoon. So, if you have the money to throw around, buy both. But I didn't. I got this one, and this is the one I'm going to review. Speaking of which, let's get on with that. Now, I haven't seen a whole lot of people point this out, but they do point out his sensor, and it's only in one episode, blah, blah, blah. But I've never seen someone plug it in. It fits perfectly right here, and when it's there, it looks like the cord to the jam box. So, take note. But yeah, like I said, this is in one episode. Whoop-de-doo. I don't like the big chunk there. Nothing to fill that in. But otherwise, really solid tape mode. And got that. The buttons are pushable. You have a slider over here that would control something. And a knob here. Yeah. Oh, and I like the headphone jack that they put in right there. That's cool. Nice little details on this bad boy. If you so choose, you can put the cassettes in here, and he actually can hold 3 of them. You just push that back in. But they like to get jammed up in there. I haven't had any luck with them, so I'd rather just not use the gimmick. But you have a switch back here that will release that and push it back forward. He comes with an empty Energon cube. You can take that off and plug it in right there, and you can make Energon cubes, and they fill them with Energon, and they stack them up. It's kind of cool. It also has this little grid plate that if you printed out an image or something, it'd go in there and be like, Lord Megatron, check it out. I got free pay-per-view boobies. Speaking of, he also comes with Megatron in handgun form. You can actually pull like that off. You can pull the scope off. Fold the stock. It's very cool. It's actually the same mold that was included with the Masterpiece Optimus Prime way back in the day. That was a long time ago. And I'm only going to show one of the cassettes right now, and I'm not going to actually transform it. I'm just going to be like, hey, check it out. This is the most badass Laserbeak out of every Laserbeak that has ever Laserbeaked. Laserbeak is now a verb. You heard it here first. Okay. He has spent enough time as a tape player that can't play tapes. Let's get him robotified. First step is always the hardest. Got these panels here. They're on a really, really tight jointed piece right there. And it sucks to get this part out. Once it's out, everything else is pretty freaking smooth sailing. So, there's that. And we will repeat for the other side. We're going to pull his cod piece down here. And lift it up. Woo! Soundwave's flashing, y'all. What y'all think of that? These fold in. and we will fold these away later. For now, that's just going to chill there. Feet and legs. These unpeg from up there. And they actually have a cool little collapsing mechanism. There's a switch here on the back of his leg, and that's what unlocks that for the slidey of the leg in and out. And it won't go very well if it's not angled properly. But there we go. Foot. I really like the foot mechanism. It gives him a really good range of motion in the ankle, so you can put him in some pretty good poses. And it's a fairly tight joint that can support the weight of the figure. Just, you know, be gentle. Nice. This panel folds back in. And we'll do that on the other side. Now that we've got his legs both transformed, as you can see by his ability to stand on his own like a big boy, gonna rotate and peg the arms into place. Fold down the back flaps there. And we're gonna pull this off. Forgot to show off his other accessory, the battery gun. The battery gun is a simple battery that turns into a gun. It's got a handle in here if you can pull it down. There we go. And pulling that down actually extends this enough that you can grip it and pull it the rest of the way out. Bam! Gun. And these tabs here fit into either one of his hands to allow him to, you know, hold it, because a gun is useless if you cannot hold it. Speaking of hands and holding things, back to the transformation. Bam. Hands. Other hand. Jazz hands. And lastly, flip that down. And get a little head out here. Come on. Yeah. Alright, look at this bad boy right here. He is amazing. He lives up to the name Masterpiece like you would not believe. Just, he's got a full range of motion in the head. Of course, he's got the tape deck still, so he can launch Laserbeak and be like, go look at things and bring me pictures of boobies. And yeah. Oh, forgot this. Plug his codpiece up and give him a nice little butt, because he's been working out. He deserves to show it off. You've got a full 360 degrees of rotation in the shoulder. Just, I mean, I'm not even going to go over the individual points. Just look at this. I mean, the hands rotate, the fingers open, and the pointer finger is jointed. So he can pull the trigger or be like, hey, you, pull my finger. He's got waist rotation. He's got all kinds of stuff down here in the legs. And like I pointed out, the feet do all kinds of nifty things. And so poses and such. This guy is awesome. And he was totally worth the money. And you can get this version through BigBadToyStore.com with all of the accessories that I talked about and all of the cassettes. But he'll have yellow eyes, and, you know, if you want to get it cheaper, I would say hunt for a Toys R Us. But Big Bad Toy Store is a guaranteed deal, or you can go for the Takara reissues, which are cheaper, but will only include one cassette. But I cannot recommend enough that you get this figure if you love Transformers at all. I mean, if you only buy one Transformer for the rest of the year, make it this guy. For reals. And I love Soundwave, so I might be a little biased. I forgot to show off his other gun. Oh my god. I'm such a ditz. Look at that. Shoulder-mounted cannon. It rotates around. It's all like blam, blam, blam. I probably shouldn't fire guns this large next to my ear. What did you say? I can't hear you. Did you say you were gonna subscribe? 'Cause you'd better. You'd better. But that's it for this review, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that other good, yummy, delicious stuff. Until next time, this has been Spider saying, be safe and take it easy. I'm out.
Go!
I'm thirsty.
Oh, yeah! 1, 2, 3.